Yo, what's up? It's your boy Alex Ace, and we're back with another episode of New Drip, and we're bringing you guys something different, something new out of Orange County,
Ooh.
a collective.
Ooh.
And today we have MBL's and Mir,
Yes, sir.
and then we have Speak Life 310.
Yeah.
So, fellas, this collective you guys going on, the Orange Collective, you know, let's start talking about that, you know, because it's something different. We don't really have a group coming out of Orange County like that, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, so first thing I want to say, do you mind if I answer first?
Here, go ahead.
First thing I want to say is that we're not technically a group. So all of us have independent careers.
Okay, yeah.
And we just decided that I think the most powerful thing about this collective, which is why we call it the Orange Collective, is that we realized that collaboration is more important than competition.
Okay.
So we had all previously seen each other in different areas of the game at different shows and whatnot, and we were cool. Like, we'd always dap each other up. Like, we saw Wim at Mansion and all that, and we saw, Fully would book us for shows. We'd see Vince at those shows, and what we realized was there was something that we weren't tapping into that I feel like a lot of people don't tap into, because they see all these other artists who are moving independently, and they just see them as like, oh, yo, we got to do it something different, or they look at them as like a competition. But when we collaborated, bro, how's our success been since we started working together?
This energy's been amazing. But what the Orange Collective is it's like a various collection of art, and our group is like a white canvas, and each of us, so big shout out to NBL Zamir, Speak Life 310.
Yes, sir.
We got Wim, the musician, Much the Fully, and VYNZ.
And DJ Stutters.
DJ
Stutters, yeah.
And so,
DJ Sketch.
So basically what we're doing here is we're putting this collection of art together. You know, it's a very diverse group, different cultures, ethnicities, different vibes. But what's great about this vibe is it's all coming together to make just one beautiful wave. You feel me? So this Orange Collective, Orange County based rappers. I myself I'm born and raised in LA, but I moved to Orange County when I was 18. And so I've been out here since. So
He's official.
Orange County is my home.
He's
I always
official,
claim
yeah.
Orange County, South Orange County, but also claim LA. So, it's both of them. But that's what it is, Orange Collective.
So let's talk about that. So moving out to Orange County, what's the vibes like from moving to LA to Orange County? Like music scene?
Dude,
I know you've been wanting to talk about this for a while.
Yeah.
Nobody asked me that really, but I'm gonna say this: I love LA. That's my city. That's my home. That's how I was born and raised there. You know, but this is the thing, like LA is very like congested. It's like 9.5 million people out there in this one county.
Ooh,
and so it seems like the energy out there is a little bit more. It's beautiful places in LA, but it's also a lot of just randomness where you're not able to just sit comfortably in your car or just be comfortably out and about, man. Something will just like random happen that's not in the best favor of who, you know. So Orange County is more laid back. It seems like the people are more laid back, as if like I'm on the south side of Orange County. Okay. So people are more laid back, like all their bills are paid. You know, in LA they like, man, I'm stressed, I ain't got my bills, my rent ain't paid. It's that type of energy. So out here it's just, I love it out here, man.
So I want to Speak Life 310. I want to get into your music, so you guys say y'all come together, you guys all have your individual careers.
Yeah. I
want to touch base on what made you get into music? What made you want to start making music, bro?
When I was 18, I recorded my first track with my brother, rest in peace. I recorded it at his roommate. Basically, he went to Cal State Fullerton and they did music, and I ended up going to Cal State Fullerton. That's what led me to come out here at 18. I went to Cal State Fullerton, and it was some good vibes over there. But the music was like, it's always been a part of me, but I didn't take it seriously for years. I didn't really want the spotlight like that.
Okay.
So I wanted to play the back road. I like to put other people on. I got into the club scene, booking artists and stuff like that. And then so 2013 was when it really hit me. Like I went through this transition where, I felt like God was kind of pushing me out the industry because he wanted to do a little bit more with me. And then at that point, when I dipped out and separated myself from everyone, all this inspiration came to me. I'm talking about, I felt like God was telling me, yo, you gotta put your story out. Like the only person that can share your story is you. And so from there, that's when I started taking it more seriously. Like in 2013, with the transitions, very transparent, honest, music. I don't talk about guns, drugs, sex, cars, like that. You know what I'm saying?
Pure motivation.
It's crazy when you factor all that stuff. Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off, but when you factor all that kind of stuff out, it makes you really, focus on what you're gonna write about music-wise.
Exactly.
So many people nowadays, that's all they want to rap about. They want to rap about guns.
Because it's easy.
Want to rap about
It's
drugs,
easy.
about
It's
the
easy.
designer clothes and stuff like that. So I respect that, bro. I really do. Yeah, I really do.
I'd rather just talk about me and my experiences without having to like cover it up with what's not me. To each his own. You feel me? Like to each his own.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So, but now with this new project, and I don't curse on my music either.
Okay.
So,
Damn.
so
that's-
okay.
that's-
but you wouldn't even know that until I actually tell you
that.
You vibe into it, and you don't even realize that there's no curse words in it until I say something. You're like, oh crap, like. So I just want to be the artist that say like, hey, be as you as possible. You don't have to do what other people are doing. You don't have to rap what other people are rapping about. Just do what's real to your heart and your spirit. You feel me? And then people will feel it more. You feel me? That's what that is.
That's what's up. Focusing on the art. Focusing on the art. I like that a lot.
Yes, sir.
The art,
Okay.
not the flash, the art. You know what I'm saying?
So, NBL's near.
Yeah.
Let's get into it. So, what about you? What's your story, bro? What made you get into music?
Man, so at the age of 14, I was a DJ.
Okay.
And I started DJing because I got into, I don't know how much time we got. I got into some trouble when I was 14. Funny story. This is actually really funny, and I want to put this on here because I haven't said this on any other interview show.
Is this about y'all vandalizing something?
Yeah.
Oh, that's a great story.
That's funny as hell, right?
Yeah, it is.
So we were Boy Scouts.
Okay.
I was in the Boy Scouts. Yeah, like for real.
You wouldn't think that, right?
Yeah.
No cap. We fuck with Boy Scouts.
Yeah, well, hey, man, yeah, shouts out to the Boy Scouts, yeah. And my boy called me up and he was like, yo, we got a 15-man tent. My parents are out of town. We're going to party.
Yeah, okay.
I'm like 14, 15 years old, I think, somewhere in there, middle school. And
14, 15 is high school.
oh, so
Middle
I was
school's
younger.
12,
So
13.
thank you then. So I got my dates mixed up. 13, 14 you said?
12, 13 is
12,
like
13.
7th and 8th grade.
12, 13, yeah, that's what it was then.
It's perfect. It makes the story even better.
Damn, that was
because it's like you're younger. So
yeah, I
it's-
was really young. So that was my first time trying alcohol.
Okay.
And we got 15 Boy Scouts drinking Gatorade and vodka in a
you go.
tent.
At least you're all
It
staying hydrated.
sounds a little like
Once again, big
pause.
shout out to the
Yeah.
Boy Scouts.
Yeah.
No, but look. So this is and no shade to the Boy Scouts. The Boy Scouts is a great organization, and I really believe that they have a lot of value to offer to the youth. I don't think that we soaked that in. Is all it was. Like we were, you know what I mean? Like we had our own prerogative, and so we were drinking vodka, Gatorade. We didn't know what to mix it with.
Okay.
And so we're like my first time getting drunk. We're drunk, whatever. Dude comes up with a garbage bag full of like miscellaneous items, and he goes, "We're right down the street from our middle school. So our middle school is like a hop, skip, and a jump over this hill to get to it."
Okay.
And he's like, "I got spray paint in here. I got toilet paper. I got condoms."
Condoms. 14 years old.
Why,
Yeah, you
bro?
never
There's
know.
15 dudes
You
in a
never
tent.
know.
Like, why? So we went down to my middle school.
Yeah.
And I'll be real, I was the dude who wasn't really trying to get into too much trouble, but I also was like still like, ooh, this is fun. Like, you know what I mean? Like, let me fuck around a little bit. Sorry, screw around a little bit. And
He tries his best not to curse around me.
around him, yeah, because I'm a sailor and he's like,
Oh, okay.
yeah, you know what I mean?
Oh,
Like,
word.
yeah, like I curse a lot. But it doesn't come from like any mal. Like I literally, it's just part of my lifestyle.
Yeah, bro.
Whatever.
Part of his vocabulary.
Part of my vocabulary. And so anyway, so we vandalized the school. Long story short, we all get caught. Like probably a week later in school, they
Somebody
gave
snitched
out.
on somebody.
Someone snitched on somebody. The whole school found out. and we all get caught. Now at this point, my parents are like, well, if this is the route that you're gonna go, you got to earn your keep.
Okay.
What are you gonna do?
Yeah.
So luckily, I saw my parents go from living behind a rented house next to a used car lot in Fullerton, like garbage ass house. Sorry, mom and dad, it was, and make their way to wealth. You know what I mean? And that's a beautiful thing to see both sides of the equation.
Big shout out to Emil Zamir's parents. I love y'all. Y'all
I
cool
love,
as heck.
yeah, right. Shout out to you, mom and dad. I love you so much. Y'all have done so much for me. I couldn't be any more grateful.
Seriously.
And so I saw all that happen. Anyways, my parents always instilled in me from that point, like that. At this point, they were starting to move towards wealth. They opened their business. They got in a good situation.
Okay.
And so they were like, okay, well, what do you want to do? I said, I mean, I love music. I wanna either play an instrument or DJ or whatever. They're like, okay, we'll get you the DJ equipment. You got to pay us back.
So they took you serious when you told them this is what you want to do.
This is what I want to do.
Okay.
I'm 12, 13 years old.
All right.
Yeah.
That's
They
what's
took it
up.
seriously. And so I had to start finding gigs at 12 and 13 to go ahead and learn, like earn my keep and also learn how to DJ. I didn't know what the hell I was doing.
Okay.
You know what I mean? So I learned. And through DJing up until the age of 18, so from 13 to 18, 5 years of DJing, I did shows like Hot Import Nights. I started doing big gigs, like like big ass stages. And shouts out to Hero who put me on the Hot Import Nights. That's been a blessing in my
San
life.
Diego one?
No, that was no. Before, well, the reason I got that was because of him when I was 15.
That San Diego one we did a couple of years ago. That was like extra lit in Del Mar. Goodness gracious, that huge warehouse.
Yeah, that was a big one. Yeah,
that was nice. We'll go
so we like I at a certain point in my career as a DJ, I realized I want to make the music rather than spin it.
Okay.
You know what I mean? So I started recording on a mic, probably not too different from this one.
Okay.
It's just a wireless mic hooked up to my DJ equipment, and I would just spit over beats. And my sister was was working for an independent record label, Jupiter Entertainment. They signed me at the age of 18. They heard one record in a meeting.
Nice.
They sent me down there to go ahead and sign the contract. From that point on, you know, that deal went south for whatever reason. I still love everyone who was involved there. But I had to, at that point, fend for myself and be an independent artist. So I learned the game, opened a recording studio, had a bad experience with that, shut it down, learned from that situation, all the way up until now. I'm 28, so 10 years later from getting signed to a label, now I'm moving independent. I know the game.
Soulja Boy had the biggest comeback. Who?
You know, do you see that?
Emil Zamir had the biggest comeback. He lost his studio, son, and he's back, son.
With a vengeance.
With a vengeance.
With a vengeance.
With a
But
vengeance.
with a vengeance, with a vengeance from the heart. It's for me. I'm avenging myself. No shade to
Shout out to
nobody
Soulja Boy. I was
else.
just messing with you, bro. I just saw your interview. You did an amazing job, man. You're amazing. You're great. You're a great businessman as well, Soulja.
Yeah, so you know, and so it came to a point where I realized that I had to, if I was gonna be in today's music industry, maybe when I was 18 it made sense to sign to a label.
Yeah.
Now I know, like, you gotta know social media, you gotta know publishing, you gotta know copyright, you gotta know. I taught myself each and every like step of the business, and luckily I'm at a place, and I'd say gratefully, I'm at a place that I have people around me who foster that relationship with my business, with my music, and all that. So
you want to stay? You want to stay going the independent route then, huh?
I just turned down a deal from Def Jam.
There you go, bro. Honestly, too, and you hear all these artists too that are in the industry that are constantly.
Shouts
wanting
out
to
to
get
Def Jam.
That
It
are
just
constantly
wasn't good
wanting
enough.
that constantly want to get out of their deals and stuff like that. So
right.
It was
so
a nice,
it makes
it was
sense.
a nice size offer too.
It was a good size offer, but by the time you break down the percentages that they're going to take over the 5 years, all that, I'm left with how am I finna make rent type situation. You know what I mean? Like,
It would have been like you.
And if you're giving me that kind of, it's like I won't disclose the number, but I'll let you know it's 7 figures, and I'm still like. By the time the A&R takes his commission, the dude who connected the deal takes his commission, then I have to pay back 80% of everything I make. It's called a 360 deal. 80% of everything that I make to the label for the next 5 years. By the end of all that, it's a loan.
Yeah, you
and now I'm in debt.
Yeah, that makes sense. Yes.
But you would have had to but the only way it would have worked is if you would have to stay freaking hot for 5 years. You have to put out bangers so that way once that deal.
And I'm not worried about that,
running.
and it would have, but I also know that I can make more than the amount that they offered me in less than 5 years.
That's the same thing
That's
that Master
how
P.
I felt.
That's what happened with Master P when Jimmy Iovine offered him like $1 million million deal, and he only had like $500 in his account or something along the lines of that. He was like, man, if this dude is offering $1 million, how much can I make independent? And No Limit goes to do it like a half a bill.
There you go,
half
bro.
a bill with a beat.
Absolutely. There's an intention behind all of our music,
can't-
which I think is important.
And
Yeah,
man,
yeah.
I can't wait to hear it all, you guys. I mean, man, everything sounds great. So, with that being said, I want to thank Speak Life 310 and MBL Zamir for you guys coming through for another episode of New Drip,
Yeah, once again, big shout out to the Orange Collective.
Yeah, and keep an eye out for Juice Sound dropping in February, March.
So we have a new track, Orange Collective. I know we're supposed to talk about an individual project, but Juice Sound is coming. It's a really, really dope track. Very
5
laid
dope
back.
artists.
Hey,
Yeah.
the vibe is very like Orange County. It's just very South Orange County, very wavy, very
call it
relaxed.
surf music.
Surf music is what they call it. That's what we coining out here, surf music. You feel me? With
So,
that
and
track.
shouts out to Foley to bringing everyone here together
Yeah.
because we wouldn't be here without that man. So
And
Shout out
big-
Foley,
we
bro.
wouldn't be the Orange Collective without Foley.
Yeah, Mr. Fully plugged it all up, and also big shout out to Visions by Jake for shooting the music.
Yeah, Jake. Love you,
right.
bro.
All right, we good,
Yeah.
we good.
Cool.
All right, so we're back, and we got Wim the Musician, and we got Vin's Versus.
Hey,
So how you guys doing today?
Good, man.
So I just got done talking with your fellows over there. Orange Collective, you guys got something working over here. You guys are a collective of artists and stuff like that. I want to hear your guys' take on that, What's your guys' take on Orange Collective?
So pretty much it's like we have our own worlds because that's our own brands. But at the same time, it's a system.
Yeah.
The system has to work when everyone comes into play. They know what they're doing. We're all having the same goal.
Okay.
At the same time, it's like when have you found that in Orange County?
Exactly, yeah, serious.
Last time that happened was Cypress Hill. Let's be honest.
Yep.
But our realm is very much wide. It's out in the open because you could see different versions of each artist, and we all have our own lanes.
I like
and that's
that,
what's
bro.
cool about it.
That's
you
really
know?
cool. Yeah, seriously. So you guys each have your individual careers. When we've had you on the show before, so everybody knows a little about you. But what's new with you? What's been popping, bro?
So I switched out of album mode. I have six albums coming up to this point.
Okay.
All of them on SoundCloud. But I kind of wanted to switch up the approach. I actually have this thing called the Marathon right now, where instead of dropping projects, bodies of work from front to back, I'm just dropping singles once a week or once every 2 weeks at the latest. And the reason why I did that is because of the attention span. I feel like a lot of people digest things like just off top. They don't really have the attention span to really listen to it front to back, because when I look at all the statistics and logistics of the numbers for all the songs, I realize the first 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 songs have the most plays. And I don't want anything to really get slept on. So when you upload songs to the for-profit platforms like Spotify and Apple Music and iTunes, it doesn't really give you an option to upload a single.
Yeah.
It says upload album, but if you only put one song out at a time, then it'll say single once it's approved and all that. So I was like, why not look at it that way? Each song is an album. Each section of the song, whether it's the intro, the hook, first verse, hook, second verse, bridge, outro, all that, they look at that as a body of work.
Okay.
And that way they don't sleep on any bars, because I have a lot of bars that tend to go over people's heads. So that way they can fully digest all of it for what it really is.
That's smart. That's smart, bro. You got your whole marketing approach going for it, bro.
Yeah.
That's a lot of people. A lot of artists don't look into that kind of stuff. Like a lot of people don't realize there's a lot of business that goes into this. It's not just the music and stuff like that. So that's cool. You got the statistics and stuff like that going on. What about you, Vince? Like, what made you want to get into music? I mean,
Well, I've been doing this since I was like 12. man.
well, really? Wow. Okay, so
like-
everybody on this collective, you guys all started pretty young then.
Yeah.
That's what's up. Yeah.
Like, when I was 5, it's like my grandma was my biggest influence. Rest in
Okay.
peace. She just passed away last year, but the biggest influence I had was from her, because she always pretty much told me, like, do what you love, because there's a lot of norms in the generation we're in, and it's like, don't fit in. You don't have to. You just have to do what makes you happy, and that's what I learned. There's a lot of different people working at their jobs and they're not even happy.
That's facts,
Music
that's
makes you happy. No matter what mood you in, you close your eyes, just turn on your radio or you're on your phone. It's just, that's it. That's the message. Whatever message you wanna say, you hear it from the artist, but at the same time you turn it into yours. Like with the whole verses, it's pretty much a very universal chord that's like, I want to take you to paradise. That's
Okay.
why I'm releasing different volumes.
Okay.
Me and Wim actually have a track coming out, and it's actually going to the Philippines that we're gonna release it to.
Damn.
So that's a big announcement.
Nice. Yeah.
bro.
And we've been at it for a while now.
Okay.
You know, we've been at it for a while. That's why I haven't like promoted anything yet,
Mhm.
because I want to keep it as a mystery.
Yeah, I like
But
that.
when you hear it, you'll know it's VS.
I like that a
Yeah.
lot. So that's cool. When you're making a track, you're not just making a track, just putting words on a beat. You put thought into it, bro, and that's what separates the artist. You know what I mean? That really, really does. That's what's up.
Shout out to Juice Sound.
Yeah.
That's
Yes.
coming out very, very soon. I'm
Yes.
sure that they talked about. I don't know what they talked about, but I feel like that is a very, very big stepping stone in that direction for this platform, Orange Collective, having that sound,
Mm-hmm.
that signature.
So speaking of Juice Sound, I want to talk about that song because I was bumping it before you guys came through, and I was like, God
Love it.
damn. There's a lot. Let's see, Mr. Foley. He says out there, he's like something about cowabunga. Yeah.
Cowabunga.
Yeah. I thought that was
Yeah,
I thought that was catchy as hell. You know,
Cowabunga.
how did that song come into fruition? Like, you know, what made you guys that Juice sound? Like, what made you guys want to make that song? Like, you guys, how'd the process of making that song come together?
It's funny.
We were having meetings over at Lockout Studios
Okay.
in Santa Ana, and whose idea was it? I don't know. We were all just kind of
So-
sitting down talking about a lot of stuff, bro. Maybe you remember a little bit better, but I remember Fully was the one that found the beat, created the hook, and then us as artists individually filled in the verses
Oh, okay.
one at a
Word.
time after that.
Uh-huh.
But
Real
maybe you know
quick,
behind
yeah.
the scenes a little more.
So me and Fully did a track called The Ave before,
Mm-hmm.
and then Fully was like, man, like it would really be nice if we had everybody in Orange pretty much put a song together. I'm like, man, I trust my boy Wim. Like
Yeah.
Wim's dope. So
Uh-huh.
Wim came along, Zammy, Speak,
Uh-huh.
and it's just all like, how are we gonna make this sound? Because we all have different sounds.
Yeah.
He just played the track, we heard the hook, and we all just wrote our parts in it.
You guys all meshed well
Yeah, I
together
put
on the
the,
track.
we
too.
put the
Yeah.
cowabunga, we put the, because, like, back to you're saying, like, Orange County sound, it's the vibe. The voice is always there with everyone here.
I like that. It's the vibe. Okay. I like that a lot.
Just because we're the type of people in this county, we just want to have fun, kick back, relax, head to the beach, roll one,
Yep.
smoke one, and take a sip. That's it. You know, we don't worry too much about like how fast life is going, because we gotta take it slow, but at the same time enjoy the ride.
Okay.
That's us.
That's what. Yeah. That's,
You know what I mean?
Orange County. That's what we are. That's what we
Pretty
are.
much, right?
So that song was it all made in one day, or did it take you guys a little bit of time to put it all together? 'Cause I know you guys all each had your individual verses.
I actually came through after because I think we had a second meeting that I had. I think I had something else booked and I couldn't make it.
Yeah.
But I think Fully already had the hook, right? And
Yeah,
then he
he
went
had
to
Zamir.
Zamir's studio.
Zamir suit, yeah.
And then I know you laid yours down.
I
that
laid
day,
mine,
right?
and Speak laid his.
You did.
Zammy laid his, and you had
And
something
then I
to do
came
that
through
day.
with Zammy one-on-one and then laid down my verse.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then after that, because Fully actually had a full verse at the end, that was like our third meeting.
Okay.
So
So,
yeah,
like,
it was
3
pretty
days?
much Three sessions.
3 different sessions. Yeah,
Yeah.
3 different sessions.
Word. Juice sound.
Just sound.
Look out,
Juice
be on the
sound.
lookout for that, cause it's quite the track. I'm telling you guys, it's quite the track. So, Vince, you know, the future individually, what do we have looking? You know, what do we have in store for everybody? I know you guys got the collective going. You guys got Juice Sound, the song coming out, but what does Vince as an individual have coming out for?
You'll see a lot more.
Okay.
You know? And check out the website. It's vynzanity.com. You'll read it up there, but at the same time, we'll take you to paradise. I'll take you to paradise.
Word.
You don't have to worry about that.
That's
you
what's
know?
up. Okay,
like that.
okay. What about you, William?
I'm just trying to push one of these songs in the marathon to Billboard. I have a lot of goals. I want one of them to go platinum. I want a lot of them to be on Rap Caviar. I'm
Okay.
just trying to
Double
find
XL.
There you
Double
go.
XL, all that, bro. If I become a double XL freshman, whatever, that's cool.
Yeah.
We'll see. But just tangible goals, because I know that I have personally the energy, the voice, everything that it takes, and the experience. Like I said, we've all come up. We've
Yeah.
all been doing this, bro.
Hey, Double XL, one of us a collective.
Yeah, for
There you
real,
go,
bro.
yeah.
For real. That would be crazy, bro.
You get me? Like
that would be
half
crazy.
The roster.
Oh yeah,
For
freshman
real.
list. That would be pretty crazy.
That would be
You know?
tight. The first group to do it, dude, that would be crazy. But Yeah, man, I'm just trying to like just put more stats up. That's it. Just put monetize it into wealth and monetize it into a different life than I'm living right now, because I'm all about positivity and just getting better.
Good vibes.
Speak that into existence, bro. You're gonna make it happen. I know you will. I've been listening
Amen.
to you for a while, and dude, you got a gift. You definitely got a gift, bro.
Organically gifted, bro. That's the
Organic.
brand, bro.
There you go.
Everyone has a gift that they were organically born with, and don't let anyone tell you that you can't. Period, bro. Everyone has something, bro. Like you said earlier, a lot of people are working their job, and why? Because a lot of people are telling you gotta go to school, or you gotta do this, you gotta do that. No, find what makes you happy and what makes you successful, and chase that every day, every night. Period.
That part.
That part.
That part.
Word. So, is there anybody want to guys shout out?
Orange County,
Orange County.
all of 714.
Word.
714. Fully. Speak.
Fully speak. Zamir.
Yeah. Jacob.
Real ones.
Real ones
Real
out
ones.
here, man. Real
Yeah.
ones. Young Knobs.
Young Nas, that's my boy.
Jay
Day one
Craig,
right there.
man. We got Jay Terry.
Yeah.
We got a lot, bro. It's like, if we do a shout out, we'll take the whole show.
Yeah, for real,
So
bro.
we can't do that. But
There's
we got a
anybody
lot of love,
specific,
bro.
yeah.
We got a lot of love for everybody that believed in us and still rocking with us and still know what's coming up.
Yeah.
You know.
Shout out my mom too. Love you, mom.
Word.
Super
Yeah.
big.
And
Show
dad.
love to the family. Yeah.
And the whole family.
There you go. I love that. Yeah, so that was Wim, the musician, and that
Yeah.
was Vince Versus. I appreciate you guys for coming through.
NEWDRIP.
All right, bro.
Yeah.
I appreciate you, man.
Yeah.
That's a wrap.
And so finally, we're with the man himself, the curator of this whole thing, Mr. Fully.
Nice. Blessings, bro.
Yeah.
Blessings always, man.
Welcome back, bro.
Bro,
Welcome back.
second time. I told you I would bring you the exclusive. This is
Mm-hmm.
the first big time platform that we've been in Orange County to talk about
Mm-hmm.
what we're doing for the culture. So I'm happy to break ground with you, bro.
So we're in a new setting here. So I just got done talking with the rest of everybody. So this Orange Collective.
Yeah.
You're the man that put this all together.
Yeah, man. Long story short, and Zamir reminded me in 2013, I had this idea to bring the Orange Collective together. It was going to be just a bunch of creatives, like media people, artists, painters, you name it, different types of people, magazine owners, together to create like this platform that would showcase their talent.
Yeah.
Nobody's with it. They're like, nah, you crazy, you trying to P. Diddy us, yeah, you gonna observe our brand.
Okay. Yeah,
So I just threw it away. I was like, that was a me idea. And I was like talking about, you know, like I recently talked to you about like the Orange and the Wave. I'm like, man, we need to do like a song that represents us, like kind of like how LA versus everybody is, or Detroit versus everybody. And so that we were trying to, in the process of like naming it, and Zamir texted me Orange Collective. And I was like, crazy, bro, that I already came up, I invented it all.
Yeah.
And so then we called it Orange Collective.
Orange Collective, that's where it came to fruition.
Yeah.
Okay. So it started with you and Zamir then first, okay.
No, actually, it started me and Vince. If you remember the song Av that I sang.
Oh yeah, he was talking about that. That's
Yeah,
right,
so
right.
the whole wave kind of started. We were doing shows at Avenue,
Uh-huh.
and then I talked to him like, "Yo, man, we need to do this." And so after that, you know, I hit up Speak Life with Zamir, and I was like, "Yo, let's do this." I didn't know about Wim's Wave yet, but people like introduced me to him.
Yeah.
They're like, "Yo, he's been killing the observatory scene." So we had the meeting, and then like I was at how I came up with the song concept. I was actually working out.
Okay.
You know, we got
We got
beard
it,
on
bro.
camera.
Yeah, bro.
I
Orange County.
don't have my I don't have the school gym. Shout out Cal State Fullerton like I used to. So brother started getting big, so I was doing stadiums, and then I just wrote to this song, bro. And I was like, I realized that the record wasn't just for me, and it started out with wanting to push the bags, and then it started to be something bigger than that, like something that changed the culture, shift momentum for us.
Hey, before we get into the Orange Collective, I want to talk about song Merlot you just dropped.
Jesus,
Bro,
man.
that song is smooth. It's
Bro,
really smooth.
okay, so shout out to Zamir. We were supposed to write another song, bro.
Okay.
I had this song called Blazer Boys. 'Cause
Okay.
You know how I be dressing up in blazers.
Yeah.
And we both heard this record, and we immediately fell in love. And he was like, "Bro, we need to do something like wine. Like, how does it make people? How how do people feel when they're drinking wine?" I'm like, "That's it, Merlot memories."
Okay.
And then I sung it, and I was like, man, we should sing on it.
Yeah.
Because there's like, it would be dope. There's a lot of trap out there, but it'd be nice to slow things down, especially for the ladies.
Very
like
much
good-looking
so.
cats coming in. You think they do a trap song? They do R&B, and so that's where we're like, yo, we need to do something. So that's where R&B.O.C. Like the whole like campaign kind of
I
started.
really mess with the track a
Bro,
lot.
it's crazy
I
how
heard it.
organically
Yeah.
people are just
Yeah.
rocking with it, and it's perfect for Valentine's Day.
Yeah,
You
coming
know,
up, dude. Next month. Isn't it crazy how February or January is almost already over? This year's already going by
We hit
so
the ground
quick.
running,
Oh,
man.
serious.
But yeah, so that's kind of how that all came together, man. Just showing people kind of different sides that of the culture, being versatile and stuff like that.
Okay. So with the Orange Collective, you guys got a song, and it's quite the song. Juice Sound. Talk to me about
Juice
that.
Sound,
bro.
man. Yeah.
Let's get into that. Juice Sound.
Juice Sound, bro. Yeah, like we all say the juice. Everyone does. So I thought it was really dope to.
And real quick, for people who don't know what the juice is, that's our nickname for Orange County.
Orange
That's
County,
what
yeah.
we call
Thank you,
Orange County.
thank you for letting people
Yeah.
know what that is. So
Yeah.
I just felt that's something that everybody that could connect to, but I also wanted to people to feel on the course the experiences that I do. As everyone knows, I say blessings and waves.
Yeah, definitely.
OC Tings and all that stuff. But I wanted it to be inclusive of all what we feel. That's why I say, tell me. It's for the people from the town.
Yeah.
It's like everyone's taking ownership. You know what I mean? And tell me what you really about, because really people don't get a light shine on Orange County.
That's very
And
true.
so as I was going into it, man, it showcases like we having parties at the beach. Like it's a very feel good, like beachy Newport Beach, Laguna Beach, Huntington Beach vibe type of song with some just like talented cats that's on it. And so I felt that it didn't need to be like a stuntastic course. It just needed to be like, yo, I'm feeling the wave, like
Yeah.
as I'm in it.
I feel you. So that song, who do we have on that song?
We have let me go down the list like I did. Vince, who you've interviewed already, phenomenal artist. He raps his heart out on there. Really talks about, if you listen, like you've heard it probably a million times. He talks about family, 168 life. We're working for our bread and cheese. We're working very hard. We're very hard artists. Speak Life gives you his perspective of Orange County and LA.
Yes.
And how the hardships of the like I used to stay down from the guy that used to deal, which shows.
Oh yeah.
That's a deep part. And then you got Zamir with like the cat that's like, yo, I'm on the yacht in South OC.
Yeah.
I'm working and I'm counting up my bread from my yacht parties. You got Wim who's like, yo, I'm the beach kid.
Yeah, exactly.
Beach
The
bum kid.
Wim comes in and really solidifies like it's an Orange County track. You know what I mean? He comes in at the
Yeah.
end of that song and it's just like, okay.
Yeah, and then you got me who's like letting you know, like, yo, like this is just phase one, and that's how I felt. Because originally, the first reference, it was supposed to be another artist, and then I felt that I needed to be on the record to like tie it all together.
There you go.
At the end, which you hear on the record, yeah, we live in youthful, Orange Collective, we the new Google, and that just shows you that this is just the first step of what masterpiece we're building, for Orange Collective.
And I understand you're the one who curated all this too. You wrote the hook and you're the one who sent it out to everybody. So
Yeah, man. I felt it was important to, like we talked off air, to do a press tour. Shout out Jacob. The video's gonna drop in March. We're gonna do the single release in February. We just felt that if you got one shot at it, we don't know when the sun and the moon and everything's gonna align. God's gonna align the moment, but we just know that we wanted to do a record that would change somebody's life. You can live with this record for like some years to come, and so that's why we wrote, and we had a very purposeful intent to bring the culture together. Like I said, it's like that moment when like Kanye, T.I., Jay-Z, and Wayne did Swagger Like Us, and then it just changed the game completely, and we're just so grateful for having the platform to talk right now. Man, we have Juice Sound will be coming like the ending of February, so we're excited for the vibes and the waves that we're going to create for that, and I'll definitely give you an invite to the single release party.
Oh, dude, that sounds like a vibe,
real one's got to be up in the place for sure, man. As we break ground in the simulation in the Matrix. Yeah.
So besides the song coming out, man, we got any visuals?
Yeah, bro. Shout out to Vision by Jake, man. He really I got the trailer, bro, in my phone. He really, and when I was like, Jake, you know, the visuals in yet, he really put his foot in the thing. It really showcases all the different sides of Orange County, all the different personalities, and just the wave that's being creative. It, like I said, it's just an offering to what the city that we love, the county that we love, how we grew up, all those experiences, our parents, our family. This one's really for y'all. You know, it's not a us thing. This is Orange Collective is you, is us. That's why it's OC.
Damn, that's what's up. Man, I'm so excited for this. You guys got caught. So excited.
Ooh, man.
So excited.
Yeah.
So, Mr. Foley, you know, besides the Orange Collective and, you know, Juice Sound coming out, you know, as an individual and as your personal career, you know, what do we got expecting from you, bro?
Yeah, man. Look for Avenue to actually have a visual in the summertime.
You guys
So
hear that?
we'll,
Okay.
we'll be doing that. My little brother Sean's coming. Woke got Poseidon with his mixtape in February. My little sister, Lady Chloe's coming with her song called Etta James this year as well. And I'm gonna be collaborating all year with people. Like anybody that does music, I want to collaborate. I want to write a course too. I really want to do that, and then see if the culture kind of wants me to curate an album or a playlist or something.
That'd
like
be
that.
pretty hard, bro. That'd be
You
pretty
know,
hard.
just offering back because you know, I'm getting some good feedback, like people from yourself that's in the industry that says like, yo, you might have, you know, something with this. So
No, seriously, you guys really do have something with this song. So.
yeah. Also, Merlot, look for the music video for Merlot to drop probably after the first quarter. We're gonna do an event and we'll invite you out too. You know, nice night for the ladies
A lot of work
the
to be
brothers.
done.
Yeah,
Yeah,
man.
I
We
like
staying
it.
we staying busy, man. If you're not busy, you're stagnant. And we try
Seriously,
to
bro,
keep it busy.
that's the motto all 2019. All work. That's all I'm gonna be doing,
Yeah,
bro.
man.
That's the motto, bro.
And I wanna thank you so much, man, for creating this platform. Your album was dope, bro. I wanna say publicly,
yeah.
listen to this guy's record, man.
Stay
he's,
ready.
He's doing some things, you know, as a multilateral, you know, artist. So yeah, man, you're doing big
That's
things for
love
the
right there.
culture.
I really appreciate that, bro.
Yeah,
Seriously,
man.
yeah, because at the end of the day, we're all putting in work. We're all just trying to artist.
Yeah, bro. Each one teach one. I'm a big believer on that the synergy that we all create together is coming into one big tsunami. So I'm excited.
So, Mr. Foley, is there anybody you want to shout out before we wrap this up?
Yeah, I want to shout out Event, Speak Life 310, Samir, Wim, Orange Collective, Culture Clash R.O.C.C, who created this platform for me to even, you know, think of this idea. My family, my friends, my loved ones who just were praying. It's just a lot of prayers, man. A lot of tears, a heart. It's a lot of what do you call that? A lot of obstructions sometimes to put a big record like this together, but God's hands on it, and it's definitely God's plan for us to do this. So shout out Real Ones and all the people that have believed in us up to this point. We're excited for more life.
Okay. I really appreciate that. So, you know, shout out Mr. Foley. Shout out Orange Collective. This was another episode of New Drip. We out.